Oh, hello. My name is Dr. Zoltán Buzady. I'm Associate Professor at Corvinus University in Budapest, probably the best business school in Central Europe now. I would like to share with you my insights and tips and recommendations how to conduct peer feedback conversations. Probably you will be leading team people and they will be asking you how to improve, how they should change. And here, this collection will give you some advice on how to go about, how to make it a success for yourself. I have made this collection based on the practices and online coaching sessions of my own students on the 5th year of their studies as part of the global management practice or global leadership course, as part of the CEMS network, which is the Global Alliance of European Management Schools as well. On this short link, you can actually also follow the slides, and you can have your own copy to view. As I told you, this is part of our Global Leadership course, which is an exploration, a journey into developing your personal leadership capabilities. Feel free to contact me anytime with any questions you might have in this topic. Look at these two ladies sitting together and talking with each other in a conversation. Surely one person asking for advice really wants the peer feedback conversation to become a success, trusting the other person to be of good advice. The other person, I'm sure, thinks that this conversation should be a success as well. Well, let us see what are the best practices which we have collected, which you could also apply. First of all, it is always a good idea to start off by repeating your partner's problem. You may restate the facts. This will build some trust, and it will also be a form of active listening. You might later try to rephrase your partner's problem in a second question, in a second way. This reframing of the first initial problem will help the partner to put everything into a slightly different context. If you're unclear about what your partner is talking about, then simply ask for more clarification and ask for concrete examples to better understand what's going on. You may also want to reformulate the partner's problem in your own words. For this, use a positive perspective. Try to be more of a nurturing parent than the client would talk to you, your partner. Restate the facts and the process more from a positive adult perspective. You might also want to use free child to be together exploring the beauties, the difficulties, the emotions. Or you might also actually restate it from a rebellious child if the other person suffers too much from pressure, which you don't think is appropriate. Be assured that your partner has a real personal agenda or an issue. Push for more than just a discussion of a simplified question. Do not accept but agree for more than merely giving an evaluative feedback on results and on facts which you also know of the person. If the problem is too complex, simply break it down into a more manageable, smaller conceptual units and issues. If your partner feels that there is high risk attached to it, too many negative emotions are involved, propose a step-by-step approach for possible progress. Recall joint moments and your personal positive impressions which you have gained in joint teamwork. People like to hear how good they are, how you have enjoyed working with them. Recall concrete positive examples to build a good relationship at the start. You can also use frameworks, concepts such as the transactional ego states, the Belbin team roles, the sources of flow as we discussed it in my course. You can use Flickby's leadership skills profile to analyze the problem, but also to make your recommendations how to achieve the change. Use specific facts, values, numbers you have, data. You may also express your overall impression, the personal impression you get, the imago of a partner. You don't have to use it very analytically. You can also go intuitively when talking to each other. You might also use this magic triangle of coaching which area is the problem in? Most people have problems in the doing area, some people in the feeling, again others in their thinking areas. But they also have a strength, maybe the feelings, maybe their actions, maybe their thinking is the strength. So first, focus on the strengths area. Second, work with the person in the so-called growth area in which they need to develop, get stronger, and so that in the third step, the felt problem area can be changed. So again, build on the strengths area in order to discuss topics in the growth area, which is the second, in order to achieve some change in the initial original problem area. Hello, Eva. How can I be of help to you? Tell me. I guess she's far more confident already based on these tips which we have discussed. Let's see how we can progress even further. When a problem occurs that you might want to drill down, use the 5 times why technique. Go to the root cause, ask why do you think so, why do you think so, why do you think so. Another possibility is to observe if there is a recurring pattern or a theme. If so, do voice it. Ask the partner to comment on it. This can very often do great wonders. If you notice procrastination, things you have already heard and seen of the partner, but there is no progress, change coming about, ask for the reasons why there are reasons. Explore maybe the instant gratification monkey. Here's a URL link to a web page on the Wait But Why page. Excellent. During the peer feedback conversation, you can give support to your partner by expressing your own authentic sympathies and also building on your own similarities. Me too, I have this problem and I'm doing this and this. You might also want to build on your differences. There are perfectly possible reasons that you are very different, and the partner will engage in growth by taking your way of solutions on board. In any case, you help to follow the process under adult awareness, logical thinking, I would call it. The major process in resolving personal matters is similar to strategic or other rational problems. I would advise, make an analysis, discuss options, find the criteria for the best solution, take the decision and discuss implementation. This people with a logical thinking will really like. People who are very good in feeling they need this support from you. And this is something you have been probably trained in a lot. So just apply it. So Eva says, thank you, Ilona. These thoughts are very useful for me already. Let's see what to go further on. You may also choose a strategy of increasing the pain point of your partner by outlining the possible longer-term negative consequences of no change. Then the aim would be for you to build up in him or her more commitment, more engagement for changing the future to the better. So this is the bad cop sort of approach. This is and this and this and this might happen, just to raise it to awareness and to see the thinking along the line. You can also give your partner some time of homework, which helps him or her in making the change. Sometimes people should be reading something, they should collect observations, they should do exercises, they should make a plan, they should observe others, interview others about how they feel, how they do it, what they think. They should discuss it with a trusted another person, sit down and actually express their own feelings, paint it. So there are different opportunities. You might also give a partner a new tool as a possible support, something which works for you. You might mutually agree to have a follow-up meeting, a second conversation in just a few weeks' time again, or maybe in a month's time, 2 months' time. It's very good to have somebody to discuss your change and your leadership development over a longer period than just once. It is a good idea to send your partner a short write-up of your conversation, your own immediate reflections. They will be already different, and it will be your recollection of what has happened in the conversation. But since most people would not record it just to re-listen it, this is also an opportunity to have a follow-up. Now, it is totally okay and quite usual that during a peer feedback conversation, you too will learn, gain new experience, reach new insights, and not just the partner. So this is something which is also attractive and interesting for you to grow as a leader in the conversation. If your partner expresses his or her sincere thankfulness for your support, for having had an impact on his or her self-image, the thinking, the feeling, or the behavior, be ready to take it in, to accept it. Be proud of it. You've done it really well. Congratulations. Thank you so much. This was just great. That's hopefully the outcome of this process. Eva, thank you for your trust and openness. Glad to help you. Well, this takes me to the end of our conversation. As very often, I'm saying, may the flow be with you. Thank you very much, and goodbye.